We can continue. Next question. Suppose a girl throws a die. If she gets a 5 or 6, she tosses a coin 3 times and notes the number of heads. If she gets 1, 2, 3 or 4, she tosses a coin once and notes whether a head or tail is obtained. If she obtained exactly 1 head, what is the probability that she threw 1, 2, 3 or 4 with the die? Okay. So, the experiment is one girl, she throws a die. So, die means 1 to 6 numbers are there. If she gets 5 or 6, she tosses a coin 3 times. Then notes number of heads obtained. Okay. Now, the other case, if she gets 1, 2, 3 or 4, she tosses a coin once only. Once and notes whether a head or tail is obtained. Then the question is, if she obtained exactly 1 head. So, 1 head, what is the probability that she threw 1, 2, 3, 4 with the die? Okay. So, what are E1, E2 and A? So, E1 we can define as, the experiment is girl throws a die. So, there are 2 possibilities. One is either getting 5 or 6, that is one case. The other one is getting 1, 2, 3 or 4. So, we can write E1 as getting 5 or 6. Getting 5 or 6 on the die. Okay. E2 means getting 1, 2, 3 or 4 on the die. So, what is P of E1? P of E1 means getting 5 or 6. When we throw a die, there are 6 outcomes. So, getting 5 or 6 means it is 2 out of 6. Now, getting 1, 2, 3 or 4 means 4 possible cases out of 6. 4 out of 6. Now, what is A? If she obtained exactly 1 head. So, getting 1 head, that is A, exactly 1 head. Getting exactly 1 head. So, what is P of A given E1 and P of A given E2? A given E1. What is the meaning of A given E1? E1 means the girl gets 5 or 6. Then what is the probability of getting exactly 1 head? So, after getting 5 or 6, what she did? She throws a coin 3 times. Okay, isn't it? The first is like that. If she gets 5 or 6, she tosses a coin 3 times. So, 3 times means a coin 3 times. What is the sample space? There are 8 outcomes, H, 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 T, H, T, H, T, H, H, then H, double T, T, H, T, 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 H and T, T, T. So, this much outcomes. Then in this, how many outcomes with exactly 1 head? 1, 2, 3. So, P of A given E1 means after getting 5 or 6, she throws a coin 3 times and checking how many heads obtained. And in the question we have to find the probability of exactly 1 head. So, in this sample space, getting 1 head means 3 out of 8. So, P of A given E1 is 3 out of 8. Then what is P of A given E2? So, E2 happened first. E2 means girl obtained 1, 2, 3 or 4 on the die. Then what she did? she throws a coin once only. So, a coin once, sample space is H comma T. Then in this case, what is the probability of getting exactly one head? Only one out of 2. Now the question is, the girl obtained exactly one head, that is in the denominator. What is the probability that she threw 1, 2, 3 or 4? That is E2. So P of E2 given A, we have to find. Then the formula is P of E2 into P of A given E2 by P of E1 into P of A given E1 plus P of E2 into P of A given E2. Substitute 2 by 6 into A given E2. Sorry, it is 4 by 6. 4 by 6 into 1 by 2 by 2 by 6 into 3 by 8 plus 4 by 6 into 1 by 2. It's equal to can we cancel anything? By 3. So 4 out of 2 and 3. 2 and 2 cancel. So it is 1 by 3. 1 by 3 by 2 cancel. So it is 1 by 8 plus here 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 by taking LCM 24. So 1 by 3 into 24 by 11. So answer is 8 by 11. Check the answer. It's 8 by 11. The next one. A card from a pack of 52 cards is lost. A card is lost. From the remaining cards of the pack, 2 cards are drawn and are found to be both diamonds. Find the probability of the lost card being a diamond. So, one card is lost. So, one card lost. The question is find the probability of the lost card being diamond. So, there are 2 possibilities, the lost card being a diamond or not a diamond. Okay. So, we can define E1 and E2 as the missing card. Missing card is a diamond. Then E2 means is not a diamond. Missing card is not a diamond. So what is P of E1? Missing card is a diamond. How many diamonds in a pack of 52 cards? There are 13 diamonds. So the probability is 13 favorable cases by total number of cards. So 13 into 4 is 52. It is 1 by 4. So what is P of E2? E2 means it is the complement of E1. The missing card is not a diamond. So 1 minus 1 by 4, that's equal to 3 by 4. Now what is A? One card is lost. Then after that 2 cards are drawn from the pack of 51 cards and are found to be diamonds. Both cards are diamonds. Okay. So what is the event? 2 cards. 2 cards drawn are diamonds. So P of A given E1. A given E1 means E1 happened first. E1 means one card is lost and that card is diamond. So now we have only 51 cards in the packet and only 12 diamond cards. Clear this one? A given even happened. Even happened means one card lost, that card is diamond. So now in the packet only 51 cards, and out of 51, 12 are diamond cards. A given even A means then from the packet we are taking 2 cards, that cards are diamond. And here in this question it is not mentioned whether with replacement or without replacement. So I am doing without replacement. With replacement also you can try. So now only 51 cards, out of 51, 12 are diamond. So we have to take 2 diamond cards. Okay. So what is the probability of taking first diamond cards? There are 12 favorable cases. So 12 out of 51. Now what about the second one? So already we took 1 here. So what is the next probability of taking next diamond card? So now only we have 11 diamond cards and total 50. So it is 11 by 50. Okay. So 12 into 11 by 51 into 50. Now P of A given E2, the same way you can write A given E2. What is the meaning? The lost card is not a diamond. Is not a diamond. So there are 13 diamond cards in the packet, but total is only 51. One card is lost. That is not a diamond. Now we have to take 2 diamond cards from this packet. Favorable cases are 13 diamond cards. So first one is 13 out of 51. The next one means without replacement means you have to write 12 out of 50. If it is with replacement, the same number you can write 12 by 51 into 12 by 51 with replacement. Without replacement means the next number is 11 by 50. Now, what is the question? The lost card is card being a diamond, that is E1 given A. E1 given A. What is P of E1 given A? P of E1 into P of A given E1 by P of E1 into P of A given E1 plus P of E2 into P of A given E2. P of E1 is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 into 12 by 51 into 11 by 50. Okay. By 1 by 4 into 12 by 51 into 11 by 50 plus 3 by 4 into 13 by 51 into 12 by 50. So LCM we can cancel. No? 12 into 11 by 4 into 51 into 50. Then 12 into 11 plus 3 into 13 into 12 by 4 into 51 into 50. This cancel. 12 into 11, denominator 12 is common, taking out 11 plus 3 into 30. 12 and 12 cancel. So 11 by 11 plus 39. That is 11 by 50. The next one. Bag 1 contains 3 red and 4 black balls, and bag 2 contains 4 red and 5 black balls. One ball is transferred from bag 1 to bag 2, and then a ball is drawn from bag 2. The ball so drawn is found to be red in color. Find the probability that the transferred ball is black. So the experiment is, we have 2 bags. Bag 1 and bag 2. In bag 1, 3 red and 4 black balls. And in second bag, 4 red and 5 black balls. The experiment is, taking a ball from the bag 1 and transferred to bag 2. Then from bag 2 taking a ball, and it is given that that ball is red in color. So the ball is red in color. Find the probability that the transferred ball is black. Okay, so from these two sentences you can define the events. The ball that is in red in color, that is A is that event, and find the probability that should be even or E2. So here what is even and E2 we have to define. Here transferred ball is black. So in the experiment there are two cases. Either we can transfer a red ball to bag 2 or a black ball to bag 2. So even means the transferred ball is red or black. The transferred ball is black. Okay. Now what is A? A means the ball drawn from the bag 2 is red in color. The ball drawn from bag 2 is red. So what is P of E1, P of E2? P of E1 means transferred ball is red. So 3 red and 4 black balls. What is the probability of taking a red ball from bag 1? It is 3 out of 7. P of E2 means which color ball? Black color ball. So it is 4 out of 7. Now what is P of A given E1? A given E1 means from the first bag taking a red ball and transferred to bag 2. So now the total red color ball becomes 5 and total balls becomes 5 plus 5 becomes 10. So taking a red ball from bag 2, 5 red balls and out of 10. Okay. Then A given E2. A given E2 means taking a black color ball, black, and transferred to bag 2. So black color, now the black color balls become 6. 6 plus 4 total 10. Then what is the probability that taking a red ball? Red ball, 4 red balls only there out of 10. And what we have to find? The ball is red in color and find the probability that the transferred ball is black. That is the second case E2. So that's equal to P of E2 into P of A given E2 by P of E1 into P of A given E1 plus P of E2 into P of A given E2. Substitute. P of E2. What is P of E2? E2 is 4 by 7 into 4 by 10 by 3 by 7 into 5 by 10 plus 4 by 7 into 4 by 10. So LCM is 70. 70 and 70 cancel. So it is 16 by 31. The last one. Assume that the chances of a patient having a heart attack is 40%. It is also assumed that a meditation and a yoga course reduce the risk of heart attack by 30% and the prescription of certain drug reduces its chances by 25%. At a time, a patient can choose any one of the two options with equal probabilities. It is given that after going through one of the two options, the patient selected at random suffers heart attack. Find the probability that the patient followed a course of meditation and yoga. So, the chances of a patient having a heart attack is 40%. And it is assumed that meditation and yoga that reduce the risk of heart attack by 30% and prescription of certain drug reduces its risk by 25%. So, there are two cases here. Either the patient can choose meditation and yoga course, or he can select a certain drug to reduce the chance of heart attack. So, there are two possibilities, two cases, that is E1 and E2. Then, so what about P of E1 and P of E2? It is given at a time a patient can choose any one of the two options, these two options with equal probabilities. So, P of E1 and P of E2 are same, okay, with equal probabilities. So, 2 out of 1, in that way we can take. So, it is half, P of E1 and P of E2 is equal to 1 by 2. Then it is given that, after going through one of the two options, the patient selected suffers a heart attack. It is given, that means in the denominator, that is P of E1 given A, that is A is defined as, A is the event, the patient suffers heart attack. Then find the probability that the patient followed a course of meditation and yoga. So, define E1, E2 and A. E1 means the patient followed a course of meditation and yoga. Meditation and yoga. So, what is E2? The patient followed a prescription of certain drug. So, it is given P of E1 and P of E2, equal probabilities. So, we have two cases. P of E1 we can take 1 out of 2, P of E2 is also 1 out of 2. Now, what is A? Define A. The selected person suffers heart attack. A person is selected at random, that person suffers a heart attack. Now, what is P of A given E1? So, A given E1 means the patient followed meditation and yoga. A means that patient suffers heart attack. So, how much, what is the probability of that? It is given in the question. The chances of a patient having heart attack is 40%. And this meditation and yoga reduces the risk by 30%. So, how to write that? That is given as P of A given E1. So, either you can write the chances of getting heart attack is 40% and E1 means the meditation and yoga. It reduces 30% of this, that is 40 by 100 of 30. Or, so this, I will write the answer 12 by 100. So, it is 28 by 100. Or you can write 40% of 30% reduces. But also the A means the patient suffers heart attack. So, 30% reduces the risk. So, 70% chances for getting heart attack. So 40% of 70%. So that is also 28 by 100. So either this way or this way you can write. Okay. The same way the next one, P of A given E2. What is E2? The patient followed prescription of certain drug. So the drugs, use of drugs reduces the risk by 25%. So how we write that? 40% minus, when we use drug, 40% of 25%. This much reduces. Okay. So 40 by 100 minus, this will be 4. 4 we can cancel. So 10 by 100 or 30 by 100. Or how we write? Or 25% reduces. So how much chance for getting heart attack? 75%. So 75% of this 40 by 100 into 75. So it is 3 out of 4. 4 and 4 cancel. So it is 30 by 100. Okay. Now we have to find the patient suffers heart attack and he followed meditation and yoga. That is the first case. So P of E1 into P of A given E1 by P of E1 into P of A given E1 plus P of E2 into P of A given E2. P of E1 is half, A given E1 is 28 by 100 by 1 by 2 into 28 by 100 plus 1 by 2 into 30 by 100. 1 by 2 common in the denominator, so 1 by 2 we can cancel. 28 by 100, here 1 by 2, 28 by 100 plus 30 by 100, this cancel. So 28 by 100 by 58 by 100, 100 and 100 cancel, 28 by 58 or it is 14 by 29, okay, 14 by 29.